Did you know that you can learn how to hypnotize yourself and create success and abundance in a much more effortless way? Everyone has been hypnotized many times in their life without necessarily knowing it. Hypnosis is actually a totally natural state for the human mind to be in. For instance, we pass through this state as we're falling asleep. And because our reality is created by our thoughts and beliefs on a subconscious level, it's a great idea to learn how to hypnotize yourself and reach into these belief systems to create success and abundance. There are 4 states of mind: beta, alpha, theta, and delta, while some also add a 5th called gamma. The alpha state is the one that we generally go into naturally multiple times per day. Alpha brainwaves are dominant during quietly flowing thoughts and in some meditative states. Overall, alpha waves aid mental coordination, calmness, alertness, mind-body integration, learning, and creativity. This is where the brain resides when it's resting, and we can find ourselves there when we're daydreaming, or when we catch ourselves staring off into space, thinking about something totally unrelated to what we're doing. It's a state of relaxed and focused concentration, where we can often lose time as if we've entered some other realm of flowing imagination. Although there is some debate, the alpha state is said to be the state in which hypnosis occurs. Some claim that it's the theta state that most closely relates to hypnosis. However, when brainwave patterns are observed via EEG equipment during hypnosis, they show no change whatsoever from the alpha brainwaves of normal relaxation. So why would you want to hypnotize yourself to create something in your life? Consider this. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with someone who didn't speak the same language as you? Could that person understand what you were saying to them? It probably sounded quite a bit like meaningless nonsense. This is very similar to what happens when we try to tell our subconscious mind where we would like it to take us in terms of manifesting our goals. The subconscious may hear you speaking, but have no idea what exactly it is that you are trying to communicate because it communicates in a different language. We may believe we are placing an order for love, success, wealth, peace, or happiness. But if those things aren't showing up, it's because our communication isn't being translated as such. Because the conscious mind is the one that sets the desire, and the subconscious mind, which is related more closely to the spiritual connection, is the one that figures out how to get it, we must consciously give our instructions in a way that the subconscious clearly understands. And this can be accomplished through hypnotizing the self. Because the subconscious mind is full of potential, hypnotizing the self is a great way to tap into that. When you know how to communicate with the subconscious mind properly, it will drive you to the solution of your desires every single time. So we learn to go into the alpha state at will to use our subconscious minds to create what we desire, which can be quite easy to do. Following is a process you can use to hypnotize yourself so you can create your desires in a much more efficient and faster way. The first step is to become clear on the instructions you want to give your subconscious mind during this process. And you can do this by creating an affirmation that produces great positive emotion regarding your manifestation goal. Choose something that excites you when you think about it. And then create what I like to call a truth affirmation. Truth affirmations come from a space of believability, so your subconscious mind won't reject them. An example of a truth affirmation sounds something like this. I am now deciding to change my life by creating, and then fill in the blank. Your subconscious mind can't reject this type of statement because you're coming from a place of truth, and it will begin to align with the new belief because of the truth and energy that's already recognized within that. After some practice with this process, you can build upon your affirmations so that new beliefs are formed that reinforce this creation. Now, because we are just going through the instructions of what it takes to hypnotize yourself, I'll be moving through this process a little more quickly than you'll want to do it on your own. To begin the process of hypnotizing yourself, find a place where you can be comfortable without distraction. You can lie down on your sofa, your bed, or somewhere out in nature. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes and take in several deep breaths. And as you do, make sure you're pulling the air in through your nose and then slowly exhaling the air out through your mouth. With each breath, let go of any daily tension by making statements either mentally or out loud. such as I'm beginning to relax, I feel very calm, this moment in time is totally for me, I choose to relax, and I am totally relaxed and calm. Once you begin to feel calm and relaxed, the next step is to begin with an initial countdown to get yourself into a meditative state of mind. Start to count from the number 20 down to the number 1. With each number, inhale and exhale one time, and picture that number in your mind. Clear your mind of any other thoughts except for your inhales, exhales, and the number you are counting. If another thought comes into mind, just watch it float away as easily as it arrived. And keep doing this until you reach the number 1. This process will help you achieve a meditative and hypnotic alpha state. If you don't feel totally relaxed at this stage of the process, repeat the counting sequence again. Once relaxed, repeat the affirmation you created at the beginning of this process to yourself. You can do this mentally or out loud. And then begin to visualize what this affirmation means for you as you repeat it. Your subconscious mind speaks the language of emotion and thinks in pictures, so create positive images with high emotional value. Visualize being this amazing version of yourself with these positive characteristics, or being in the experience of having your wish fulfilled. Whatever it is that you've chosen with your affirmation. When visualization is paired with intention, which is the affirmation you have created, in this relaxed alpha state, you create a subconscious suggestion. This is much like planting a seed that you can nurture and grow into fruition. So the visualization stage is a crucial part of the process that creates the suggestion to your subconscious mind. Once you feel you have done this sufficiently, associate this calm space where you have visualized your outcome and planted the subconscious seed with a word or a phrase of your choosing. You can then use this word or phrase anytime to bring you back to the feeling states and intentions that you've created. You may even choose to write it down and place it in places where you'll see it often. This will nurture the seed within you further and help it grow into the manifestation you're creating. Once you have completed this part of the process, you can exit your self-induced hypnosis on command by using a phrase such as, I am now ready to enter a waking state of consciousness. You may also do this by reversing the counting sequence that you used at the beginning of the hypnosis, moving from the number 1 up to the number 20, telling yourself that you're fully awakening with each number. Or you may choose to just fall asleep and allow your subconscious mind to explore the possibilities of the suggestion that you've just given it. Hypnotizing yourself is simply entering a deep state of relaxation where your subconscious mind can be impressed. In doing so, you create a complete focus on a concept in a way that your subconscious mind can understand. In other words, you're speaking its language. Essentially, you're handing over new instructions so your subconscious can lead you to the path that creates the outcome. You've actually been doing this all of your life, but when you take control of the process, the possibilities are endless.